What's going on, guys? So it's been a couple days, and you may notice that I've got an abundant amount of resources. That is not all completely from being AFK, though most of it is. I've upgraded the wheat fields. I got rid of these small wheat fields around this guy and put in these dense wheat fields and went ahead and leveled them all up. I've got an absurd amount of money, which I wish we could use to bring into a run, but I figured out that you can't. For like rerolls, you can only use the money that you've acquired. But most of the money I've gotten has been from this guy right here. So once we unlock the shield bearer, you get the ability to upgrade buildings that are in this AoE of the shield bearer's house. So I have absolutely abused that and just stacked houses around in this AoE. And then harvesting here nets me like 1,800 gold every time I do it. Let's see. All right, so we got like 1,500 that time. 1,437, whatever. But every time it hits the Iron Fortress, it also upgrades any nearby housing. So because of that, I've upgraded everything I have to the maximum level. And I feel absurdly powerful. So everything that can be upgraded is upgraded. With the exception of, obviously, the characters that you need to play and level up to upgrade their particular housing. We've also got this guy here. So the Spendthrift I unlocked, and as you level her up, the AoE levels up as well. And you get 1 gold every minute for every house that's in the AoE of the Spendthrift's mansion. So I stacked as many houses as I possibly could that could fit within the AoE, and we're getting a lot of gold from that. So passively, I've just got an absurd amount of gold, an absurd amount of wheat from this. Lacking in the rocks and the logs, but that hasn't become an issue yet. Anyways, so that's the current status. I haven't played in a couple of days. I've been out busy door dashing, so I'm anxious to jump back into this game. Excuse my voice. I just woke up and I wanted to play this game. So I'm still drinking my coffee. Let's hop into it. Let's play. You know what? I really like the juggler. That playstyle is really fun for me. So she lobs balls into the ground. Into the air, and like they land, they don't like shoot from her, which is a really interesting playstyle. And I want to combo her because now we can do 2 people. We can send in a partner with maybe Sisyphus. Balls no longer deal direct hit damage, but AoE and status effect damage is increased by 4 times. No baby balls. So I think that'll work pretty well because the Spendthrift's starting ball is lightning, which is AoE, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and select this guy. I've got all the blueprints from the first 3 zones. It looks like I'm missing 1 blueprint from the fungal forest. 5 undiscovered blueprints from gory grasslands. You know what? Let's do it. I've only done 1 run on here. As you can see, I beat it with the shield bearer and the Spendthrift combined. So let's just... yeah, let's take the juggler and Sisyphus into the grasslands. I don't remember this zone. It's been so long since I've played it. But I feel unstoppable right now. With everything maxed up as high as it is, I feel like we're in a good spot. I feel like I could do no wrong. I'm sure fate will have other plans. But for now, we're going to do what we can here and try and secure a dub. So see, that's really interesting. See how the balls just jump? That's so cool. So you can jump over obstacles. Or like if there's a boss in the middle of the screen, you could just send the balls behind the boss into the back line and bounce it off the top of the screen and the boss and just get some insane rapid attacks going. Oh, this is perfect. Increase area of effect damage such as earthquake, laser, and lightning by 20%. And as you can see, we've got earthquake, lightning, and the laser. So we're definitely going for the magic step 100%. don't know. I just feel like everything's so strong. That meta progression, what seemed like it wasn't that big of a deal, has proven otherwise. All right, we have. I still don't know what to call those little rainbow balls on the ground. Let's level this guy up. We have earthquake and laser at max level, so I could combine them. I don't know. I don't know that that's the play, because they don't make an actual fusion, so we'll hold off. So now everything's up at max level, so hopefully we can get something else before we get one of those rainbow balls. Wind. So I can make a lightning storm, I don't remember what that's called, sandstorm, or I could banish it. I really like this fan. I remember this now. That was really good. But I think I want to reroll. This does no good for me because we don't have baby balls. I don't know if I can get more baby balls. I really like the vampiric sword too. But I feel like it's not good to get early on. I feel like you have to get a lot of damage output going before you pick that up. So let's reroll one more time. Okay, so we can make Blizzard. I guess let's go for that. Pretty sure that's still AoE. Now we got another little rainbow ball. Projectiles have 40% chance to heal you instead of hurting you. These guys are shooting a lot of projectiles, huh? Maybe it's worth just going ahead and grabbing that. Alright, so we need one more level up, and then we'll be able to make Blizzard. Oh, man, yesterday I drove an hour away to a much bigger city for door dashing, and it was kind of worth it. So like a typical DoorDash day for me, I'm looking at like maybe $50 or something like that. But here's the thing: I live out in the middle of nowhere, guys. Like, actually, like when someone says they live in BFE, like I actually live in BFE, not in Egypt, but the population of my town is like 1,500, and 1,200 of those are cows, at least. I don't want any of these. Well, magnet's not terrible. It just doesn't give me damage. I feel like I don't need that. Let's re-roll. We still have 2 banishes left. I don't want any of these either. I can re-roll one more time. Alright, well, let's... I don't want this, because for this particular play style, that's going to kind of ruin what I've got going on. I'm trying to stay aggressive and in their back line. I guess I'll take the pressure valve. And now we're in a spot where if we see that vampiric blade, we could take it. Oh, this is a new one. Alright, well, I have to see what this does, right? So this is rock and ice. What does this make? Glacier. Releases glacial spikes over time that deal a bunch of damage to enemies that touch them and freeze them for 2 seconds. This ball and its glacial spikes also deal damage to nearby units. Cool. Oh, okay, so I see it's on the ground. It's like moving up. It's interesting. But yeah, so I live out in the middle of nowhere, so if I'm going to make any money door dashing, I have to like drive to a city. Well, the nearest city to me is only got a population of like 120,000, and it's like a 45-minute ride, or 30 to 45 minute, depending on like traffic and stuff. Oh, I could grab another earthquake. I kind of want to leave myself open, though, to get that horizontal laser. One of these videos will get it. I have actually obtained it before. It was called, like, the Holy Laser or something, and it is awesome. But, yeah, so I make, like, 50 bucks. You know, the city's pretty small, so I figured, you know what? I'm going to drive extra time out of my way. Okay, I'm just going to have to deal with that guy doing damage to me because I really need to focus on these bosses right now. So I decided, you know what, let me drive like an extra 15 minutes or so out of my way to a much bigger city that is double the population of the other one that's close by. And Spanish U. I don't have enough for a reroll, so I have to pick something. And decided to give it a try. I'm relatively new to door dashing, guys. Got like not even 100 dashes under my belt. Go ahead and do this. I don't want any of these, although I do like the lightning rod. You know what? Let's do it. That one's pretty cool. 10% chance to dodge. I don't need money. I don't have any more banishes. I have to pick something here. I guess let's go for this. Sure. And it worked out. I made like $100 yesterday. But you have to keep in mind that I drove further away. That $100, I spent 30 of it in gas, right? Plus extra time, you know, driving there and back. I don't know if it was worth it. Honestly. To drive further away to make, you know, a little bit more money. Alright, so we got the evolution lightning rod. Plants a lightning rod into enemies that it hits. These enemies are struck by lightning every 3 seconds, dealing damage up to 8 nearby enemies. Yeah, because the other thing you got to take note of is the wear and tear on the vehicle too, right? Like, the vehicle that I'm using has almost 200,000 miles on it. And I just know I'm going to be an hour away from home and something terrible is going to happen. And I'm going to be SOL. Such is life. Such is life. Alright, so we can combine this. Or... I guess let's go for poison. Why not? Yeah, times are tough right now in this economy, guys. If you got a job, definitely hold on to it. I lost my job about a year ago, and it's been impossible to find another one. And at this rate, I'm not sure that I would even be able to find another one, because AI is taking over everything. In another life, I was a quality assurance engineer, focusing more on manual and exploratory testing than anything else. Alright, we got our evolution. Let's go ahead and do this. So we've got our radiation beam. That doesn't combo with anything. Oh, I don't have anything. Okay, well, we could combine this potentially with the lightning rod. So not only every 3 seconds will it do damage, but it'll also set them on fire. Let's do that. Yeah, and like QA is just one of those jobs that's just really easy for artificial intelligence to do, right? So, and heck, honestly, it could probably do a better job than a human in some cases. So, I don't know that I'm able to find a job in my field anymore. If you're thinking about going for a job in computer science, I'd probably steer clear of QA, which is funny because I've been using AI to try and find me a job, right? It's filling out applications for me and all this stuff, but it's just not it's not finding me anything. I don't know. AI kind of terrifies me a bit. I'm not trying to be like all doom and gloom, because I love AI and I love the potential that you know, it has to help everybody, but I don't know. I just feel like so many jobs are going to be displaced, including mine. I mean, hell, before long you won't even need any computer engineers, probably. Developers, and, software programmers just like won't need to exist once AI gets a little bit better. You just say, hey, Sora, or, you know, whatever. Make me an application that does this, please. Okay, no problem, Austin. Here you go. Paste this into Visual Studio. Gatherer's Hut. We got a blueprint. Assign a character here to automatically send them out to harvest in a preset direction every 10 minutes. Workers can harvest for 10 seconds before returning. Huh. Oh my god. So if I was super greedy, I could just make a row of those things that gather gold, right? Like, honestly, what do I need more gold for? I have so much. But theoretically, right, I could just have this shooting down a line of those and gathering a ton of gold. Oh, I didn't level up the... Oh, crap. All right. I shouldn't have picked that up yet. Whatever that little rainbow orb is called. Somebody please tell me. Let me know down below what the heck that thing is called, because I haven't seen anything for it anywhere. Also, I don't know why my brain's just like, oh, grab gold. You see gold, grab it. I don't need it anymore. Alright. We can now combine the burn and the lightning. I feel like that would be a good combo. Cool, cool. I need more healing. I need to get hit by more projectiles, I guess. We can go for more dots. Or, hold on. So if I get this and I combine it, yeah, let's do it like this. This ball's pretty cool because when it hits an enemy, it splits off. So if I can combine that with a really cool ball in my head, it would be awesome. Alright, let's take care of this guy. He's getting a little too close. A little too close for comfort. Take care of you. Send the rest into the back line. Get in there. Do your thing. So many enemies are on fire now. Alright, level up. Level this guy up. I need one more level up. There's another rainbow orb. I'm going to try not to grab it until I've gotten enough XP to go ahead and combine it with something. We're getting really close to the final boss. Alright, we're really close to leveling up here. Come on. Come on! Before it gets off the screen. Give me the goods. Thank you. Alright, let's get this orb. Now, what do we want to fuse it with? Glacier could make more glaciers. This... You know what? Let's do that. Cell and Glacier. Oh, yeah. Look at him go. That white ground effect everywhere. Pop, 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 pop. Although I'm not seeing many of the those little glacier things that slide up the screen. Oh, wait. Oh, they're going... Oh, there's a ton of them up there now. So it is doing it, but it's so far in the back line that I'm not getting any benefit out of it. It looks like... Where do they spawn from? Do they spawn from me, or... I don't know. Anyways, alright. Of course. Of course. Grab another laser. Oh, this guy! I remember this boss now. Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't know that we've actually got the best build for this guy. And the first time... Ah! The first time I fought this guy, I was like, nigh unkillable. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I heal. What? What? How did he die? What happened? I was focusing on getting hit by projectiles so that I could heal, and he just fell over. What the heck? I need to watch this back and figure out what happened. Gain 2 free level ups, rerolls per battle. Gain 2 free level up and rerolls per battle. Huh. Okay, cool. Oh, baby. That's right, because it's 2 totally new characters. That's right, you get a cog for each character. And since I brought in 2, each one of them got a cog. Housing ability has been upgraded. Harvest rocks. I don't care about that. Cool. Nearby boulders grow faster. Cool. Okay. Return to base. Let's build some stuff. And I'll show you exactly what I was talking about. This shield bearer's house is amazeballs. You've obtained enough gears to upgrade the lift. Okay. Well, let's worry about that in a minute. Let's build. 2 free level ups and rerolls. Stick you there. Didn't I get something else? I swear I did. Gatherer's hut. Yeah. So maybe I want a couple of these? Maybe? Alright, let's just do that. And then we'll harvest. And actually, you know what? Hold on. Before I do that, let's move you a little bit. Let's move you guys over just to make sure. And everything's still in range. Alright, now let's harvest. And then you'll see, so I get a free harvest now because I completed a level. So we're going to pop that off. Gained a bunch of gold. Buildings upgraded. Got, what, 900 from that. Construction's completed on these guys. So now I can level these up. Upgrade all of these. Upgrade. And now I've got a building that allows me to harvest in between runs. I don't remember which one it is. It's one of these buildings. I don't know. Sue me. Yeah, I can't for the life of me remember. But it allows me to harvest, but paying gold, right? And the amount increases each time. So you'll see, if I do it now, it's going to cost 210 gold. Boom, 210 gold deducted. But I earned so much gold from doing this that it's still a net positive. Okay, construction completed. So now it goes up to 420. Nice. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. Upgrade. There we go. And we can just send it out again. And I have so much gold that I could infinitely do this, right? Well, not infinitely. At some point, it's going to, increase in cost so much that I wouldn't be able to afford it. But, all right, so it looks like these guys are all upgraded. But even if I pay 630 now, and I send these guys off, right, I still made positive, right? And this isn't even optimized, right? I could add more of these towers in. I can, again, bring them closer together. Usually I make like 1,800 or something. So let's do this just to kind of showcase that a bit. There we go. I don't know what I'm going to do with these guys yet. Stick them over here. 4 rerolls per level. Let's just toss him over here, I guess, for now. Can hang out. But, so now if we go in, it's going to cost 840. Now that they're closer together, they'll bounce off each other more frequently, so it should earn more gold. So yeah, see, I made 1,800, almost 1,900 from that. So I could just keep going if I wanted to until this number basically becomes dead even. So I go again, it's going to cost me 1,000, but I'm going to get 1,800 from it. Oh, hit the wrong button. I'm going to get 1,800 from it or whatever. So I'm still gaining 800 bucks, or almost 1,000 from that run. So that's a really cool mechanic. Once you get to as you can see, I abused it a bit and I uncovered the entire map that I could possibly uncover. There's nowhere else to expand. So I don't know. yeah, I mean, this game is super fun. I'm still gonna... Oh, wait. We didn't upgrade the lift yet. I'm still gonna be playing the crap out of this game. I can't stop. I just haven't had a whole lot of time in the past few days because I'm trying to pay property taxes. So I've been out door dashing like crazy. You've unlocked a new level, the Smoldering Depths, aka Hell. Cool. I can't wait to get my butt kicked down there. Let's just grab someone. I'll take a look. So it looks like I've got 2 more levels. Beyond Hell. Hell has 7 blueprints for me to discover. I think I'm going to go back off camera. I'm going to farm the fungal forests and get that one last blueprint there. I may go ahead and grab the 3 blueprints from the grasslands before I progress to Hell and take on Satan. But I still have 2 areas to unlock. There's still so much stuff that I haven't done. Where's my encyclopedia? There's a way to. Here we go. You can see that the playtime number's a bit skewed because I just left the game running in the background. But if we look, like, here's all the balls that I found. There's still so many that I haven't. Like, I don't know what all these combos are. There's brand new balls, I'm assuming, as well. At least this guy here that I haven't found. I still have new characters to unlock. 3 new characters. I've got a ton of buildings to unlock. 3 under economy. Don't know what those do. A ton under warfare. And I still have 3 housing. So yeah, that's going to be for the 3 characters. So anyways, this game has been a ton of fun. And I'm going to continue playing it. And I'll probably drop another upload or 2 on the game before I move on. Maybe a final state of the game. But for right now, that's going to be all. I'm going to go play with my balls. You guys should too. Have fun out there and stay safe. Bye, guys.